Good morning, welcome back to the Pennine Way, day 8. So day 8 takes us from Hawes to the Tan Hill Inn, which is where I leave the trail today and get a taxi into Kirby Stephen, where my accommodation is for the evening. I think today will roughly be around about 17 miles. It's a new sock, new pants, clean pair of trousers, splash of brute day today. Which I needed. The feet were feeling really tired last night after the last 2 days of walking on rocky and limestone paths. Yes, they were in much need of rest and recuperation last night, but I've been going about a mile and they feel okay so far. Plenty of rest stops today. Right, it's looking like another fantastic weather day, which is what the doctor ordered, because today I go up onto Great Shunner Fell, which is the highest point of the walk so far. So the sun's trying to burn through. Hopefully by the time I get up there it'll be nice and clear, so we've got some fantastic views. Right, okay, let's see what the day brings, shall we? So I stayed last night at the Fountain Hotel for the price I paid for it, which, you know, was budget. It wasn't too bad. The rooms were quite small, and the time that you went to bed and woke up in the morning was very much dependent on what time the people in the next room decided to go to bed and get up. I still had a reasonable night's sleep, and the breakfast was top quality again. You know, one thing that these kind of local B&B / hotels seem to excel in is a good full English breakfast. So I've started the long gradual ascent up to Great Shunner Fell, and would you believe it, I've only gone and missed the turning for the Hawes Force waterfall, the one that featured in the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves film. It's completely in a world of my own. I've gone quite a way past the turning now, so I'm not going back. I've done enough extra miles on this journey so far, and to be honest, I've no idea what Robin Hood was doing up in Yorkshire anyway. We all know he was from Nottinghamshire, so yeah, I'll have to come and check it another day. So, a little bit of breaking news for you. Chris Houghton's been sacked as the forest manager. No, not that. The real breaking news is, last night I set up a fundraising page. I mentioned earlier on in the walk that I wanted to use the Pennine Way to raise some funds for charity too. So like I did with the Cleveland Way, where I raised, I think, about £700 in total for Mind. I'm going to look to raise money for Mind again this time. I'll put a link to my fundraising page in the video description, and would massively appreciate it if you would consider donating to the cause. Donations, no matter how small, would be gratefully accepted and received by the Mind charity. You know, let's not make this Pennine Way adventure just about some balding middle-aged bloke in his quest to reach Kirkyeton. Let's try and do some good for those people that are suffering with their mental health. Thanks in advance. These paths are hard work, by the way. Mile after mile of walking on uneven rocky terrain hammers the feet. You don't tend to feel it until the second half of the walk, so lots of stops today, I think, to get the shoes off and get the legs elevated to try and keep the feet in good shape, because they were really sore last night. Of course, wherever you can do, you take advantage of the grassy paths next to the cobbles. I'm only halfway up. Just look at those views. Hello, stone flagged path, my friend. It's good to meet you once again. Oh, it's gone. No, it's back. Happy days. Far easier walking on this than the rockier path. Possibly the last climb onto the top of Great Shunner Fell, unless this is a false summit. Yeah, false summit. Still up there to go yet. So I think we're on the last climb to the top of Great Shunner Fell. Possibly. So I've made it to Great Shunner Fell, the third highest peak in the Yorkshire Dales National Park, I do believe. And what a view! It's only when you get up here that you realise just how vast the Yorkshire Dales National Park is. So glad we've got a clear day. It's been a nice steady 6-mile climb up, but it's worth it. Makes up for not being able to see anything from Pennine the other day. Right, I think I've not had a break yet, so I'm going to use this wind shelter to have 10 minutes, I think, before we descend down. You were right, Chris. I would love today, and I would love the Yorkshire Dales. Fantastic. So I timed that climb and descent from Great Shunner Fell really well there. I had the place to myself for the 15 minutes or so that I took shelter at the windbreak. As I was coming down, there's quite a few people going up and more in the distance that I can see. You can tell autumn is on the way too. Once you're out of the windbreak, in the wind, temperatures, the feel like temperatures are definitely in single figures. Almost tempted to reach for the wind jacket, but now I've descended down a little bit again, it's not too bad again at all. So very soon I shall be dropping down into Thwaite, which is a very Yorkshire sounding place name, isn't it? I do believe that there's a tea rooms there as well, so if it's open, I think I shall pop in, because they're guaranteed to do Yorkshire tea, which is my favourite, and they may even have a few tempting tasty treats that I can sample too, and possibly not a single grenade bar in sight, which would be a bonus. Thank you. Well, that was a much needed rest stop for a cup of tea and slice of cake, and also highly entertaining. I thought I was watching a remake of Fawlty Towers but in a tea room rather than a hotel, because the two people behind the counter just kept falling out with each other. I was tempted to film some of it for you. We don't normally mind a steep climb, but we do after we've had a pot of tea and a slice of cake. Well, that climb to the top was definitely worth it. Just look at that. Fandabby-dozy. I'm going to have to apologise today. I'm just in awe. Just look at this. Absolutely stunning. This is turning out to be an absolutely fantastic day. Loving it. Today has just got better and better. I'm sorry for all of the eulogising today, but it's just been amazing. The walk along the edge up there, honestly, it took me ages because I just couldn't stop taking photographs. And then I've just had about 15-20 minutes laid on a bench just overlooking the waterfalls down there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to send a prayer to the Pennine Way God of health and fitness tonight, because I need him to keep my body fit and healthy. I just can't wait to see what else this amazing trail has got to throw at me, because today, Pennine Way, you've done yourself proud. It's been amazing. I think you should count back how many times I've used that word today. It's been a few. So, considering this is my first ever time walking in the Yorkshire Dales, I'll definitely be back after the Pennine Way. Like a lot of people, I tend to overlook it in favour of the Lake District. And yes, this may not have the higher peaks of the Lake District. It may be sadly lacking in phone signal and Wi-Fi, and folk do talk a bit funny around these parts, but the Yorkshire Dales has a massive amount to offer. So yes, it's going to be on my list of walking holidays in the very near future. In fact, Simon, you'd absolutely love this, so I think we need to add it to our list of places that we want to visit soon. So, I've made it to the Tan Hill Inn, the highest pub in England, I do believe, at just over, I think, 526 metres above sea level. So this is the point where I'll rejoin the Pennine Way tomorrow, as we leave the Yorkshire Dales behind and head over to Middleton in Teesdale. Now I need to just wait for my taxi. It should be here in about 5 minutes, hopefully. So, here I am at the King's Arms in Kirkby Stephen. What an absolutely fantastic day of walking I've had today. One of my favourite days of walking of all time. It's been truly fantastic, helped by the Pennine Way God of Weather sharing some gorgeous weather with me. If you're listening, Pennine Way God of Weather, if you could bring some more of that when I go up Cross Fell in a few days' time, then I'll buy you a pint. So, just a reminder everyone, I'll try and remember to put a link to the fundraising page in the video description. If you want to contribute, it would be massively appreciated. Other than that, I'll catch up with you tomorrow we leave the Yorkshire Dales behind and we head on over to Middleton in Teesdale. Another day of around 17 miles, I think. So looking forward to that one. I've not even checked the weather. I'm just going to bask in the glory of today's gorgeous sunshine. Right, I'm waffling. I need to have a shower. I need to go and get some food. I'm very hungry. There's lots of places where I can eat in Kirby Stephen, which is good. Right, okay. Look forward to catching up with you tomorrow for day number 9. Until then, bye for now.